Goal, and welcome in my shield wall. Today we are diving into a brand new campaign for Total War Warhammer 3 6.2, and we are playing on the SFO overhaul mod, playing Grimhammer. So the SFO mod is a huge overhaul mod, standing for Steel Faith Overhaul or Simple Fun Overhaul depending on the version. But this is a huge overhaul that I have found makes for almost, I don't want to say ideal Warhammer experiences, but a really great Warhammer 3 experience. This mod started on Warhammer 1, and then it had an iteration on 2 and 3, and has just kept evolving since then. This overhaul incorporates several integrated popular mods, including the Better Camera mod, faction settlement capture pictures, enhanced experience icons, tabletop caps, all kinds of mods that I already used are incorporated and integrated in this overhaul mod. So they are still working on the new version for 6.2, but the mod should still work once it's done being updated for 6.2. We are on version 6.2 of the current build, and we are going to be starting our new campaign that we had a poll for. So I am using a total of something like 68 mods, I think. But if you want to see the full mod list, it is from a collection, and the link to the collection is in the very bottom of the description of this video. So go check out that link and you can see the full list, because I'm not going to read it out because it's a ton of mods. But we are playing on the Mortal Empires Expanded mod with SFO. And we are playing as none other than Kislev, because we did a poll, and the poll won that we were going to play Kislev. Kislev dominated that poll, getting 50% of the vote from something like 45 voters. So make sure you're always checking out my community tab. I always talk about when there is a poll going on. In fact, a poll is going to be ending here soon today at the time of this release, as we vote for the green skin that I will be playing for the next campaign stream. And the lord that won is actually a modded lord from the Mixus Unlocked. We will be playing as Rastiltin Bebchuk of the Brotherhood of the Bear. Rastiltin rides forth today, and the Brotherhood of the Bear shall stand defiant. So he is a really cool modded lord. He has Akshina ambushers, winged lancers, Kosovite archers, daughters of Rhea, and feral ice bears for his starting army. For his faction features, he has army ability of Beast Friend, where he can spawn in units of feral ice bears, the Vanguard deployment when in own or allied territory, which means we can use Vanguard deployment a lot for this campaign, upkeep minus 15% for Akshina ambushers, Kossars, and light cavalry units, melee defense plus 8% for armies led by Druzina and Rastiltin Bebchuk, devotion gained from fighting chaos plus 15%, because we are going to be the front line against chaos. We are going to be on the very front of this war. For the lord effects of Rastiltin, we have enables lightning strike battles when reinforcements are present, enables a tribute for causing fear for Brotherhood Ranger Templars in the Lord's army, weapon strength plus 12% for Brotherhood Ranger Templars for the Lord's army, passive ability of Forest Walker, which adds Snipe, Woodsman, Unspottable, and Speed plus 25%, and weapon strength plus 15% for feral bear units in his army. As you can see, he has a very bear theme, which is very fitting for our channel. So on the map, like I said, he's going to be the front line. He is up here by the Norskins, up just south of Krakadrak and them, and Malachi Makaisen, so we're up here in the far north. For the lore, he is the current leader of the Kislevite military order of Ranger Templars called the Brotherhood of the Bear. He actually does have some pretty neat lore if you look into the tabletop lore. And then of course we are playing as part of Kislev, and the Tsardom of Kislev, known as the Realm of the Ice Queen, is the most northerly civilization within the Old World. A powerful and war-driven country. The inhabitants of Kislev are wolf-tough and self-reliant warriors, valiant and determined in the defense of their motherland, for they are the bulwark against the horrors of the north. Since its founding, Kislev has been under constant assault by the hordes of chaos. Countless generations of Kislevites have fought and died in the snowy tundra of those harsh northern oblasts. And it is thanks to these brave Kislevite warriors that mankind has managed to flourish in the south, huddled together in the warm, safe homes while the sons and daughters of Kislev fight on until they draw their dying breaths. So that is who we will be playing as, and we are going to be having quite the time with this one. So with SFO, it does add a lot of new things, and I will kind of do a little run through of some of the more prevalent ones. And with that being said, it's time to dive into the Mortal Empires Expanded and see what this overhaul has in store for Rastiltin. It is time to ride forth, my Ranger Templars. So we load in the Brotherhood of the Bear, ready to face their oncoming foes. So we start here with one settlement of Plesk in the Eastern Oblast, and our first order of business is going to be to conquer the rest of the Eastern Oblast, taking it from the Snager tribe. So you will notice that some of the factions have different names than they do in vanilla. Also, we actually have season effects like in the other Total Wars, like the historical Total Wars. Right now it is midwinter, and we have one more turn left for midwinter, and you can see it is not a good time to go to war when we are, in midwinter, unless you're of course a bear, in which case, that's kind of great for you. So Plesk is a level 2 settlement. It starts with a Shrine of Tal, with a Cult of Tal and Rhea, and that gives us several very unique units that will be helpful for our oncoming battles. We do also have a barracks. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade that. And then Rastiltin, you're going to go fight Ulf of the Wormkin. So let's go try out our new units and see what we have in store for us here. So we're facing Ulf of the Wormkin. We could do Lightning Strike, but I'm not going to. We're going to go ahead and do Close Victory. We could auto-resolve, but I want to see what our units are like and obviously, face this lord ourselves. We are level 1, he is level 3, so we do have to be careful with that. Rastiltin himself is an Axe Infantry. He gets Vanguard deployment, Fire whilst moving, and Forest Rider. Actually, I believe all of us will get the Vanguard deployment because we are in friendly territory. So already we are going to be benefiting from that faction effect. So with all that yapping out of the way, I am Jarl Bear, and let's dive into our first battle. Forwards, my sons of Kislev. Alrighty, my shield wall, we are loaded in. We do get Vanguard deployment, so we're going to get ourselves right on up here. Pretty much as close as we can to get them right in range right away. Get you ready. You ready? We're going to do a lot of skirmishing. I don't want you guys skirmishing. And then our bears. And then Rastiltin himself. So let's see what our lord looks like. Let's get our first look at Rastiltin Bebchuk. There he is. He's a pretty neat character model, actually. I really like him.
Ready for battle.
But then again, maybe I am just biased with the bear aesthetic. But with that being said, let's go on in. So, I forgot to mention, I am playing on hard difficulty. On AI modifier set to 0%. It is a little different because of the Steel Faith overhaul. I probably should have shown that, actually, but it is alright. It changes the difficulty a little bit, and it changes the buffs. Also, as you can see, I do not have a balance of power bar, which is something I'm going to have to get used to. Not a huge change, but Call in the bears. Bears, attack. Bears, attack. Attack. And shoot. Shoot you. Yeah, we're carving our way through those marauders. Good. You shoot the marauder horseman. Shoot the marauder horseman. Charge the marauder horseman. And yeah, I have a good feeling about this. Seeing our winged lancers tear through their javelins is pretty satisfying. Hard to deny that. Bears and Rastiltin, take him out. Take out. Shoot. Shoot. Do not want any army coming back to fight us.
Very well.
Get in there.
Defender of Kislev.
Attack. Shoot. Good. He is getting mauled by some bears. Poor Earl. Good. Rastiltin deal with that. Good.
Defenders of Kislev!
Get you out of the way.
March for Kislev!
Družina. Very wise.
Let's see if we can finish him off. Alright, bears, get out of the way. Yeah, just shoot him. There we go. Decisive victory to start this campaign. We sent in 519 sons of Kislev. We lost 46. Earl had 601 and we killed 484. 2 of his units got 0 kills. He got 0 kills before they absolutely got whooped. So with that, let's go back to the campaign map and let's get turn 1 started. 343 loot. Almost a level. Army replenishment would probably be good, since we are going to go fight the minor settlement here during turn 1. So we're going to go take Novchozy, now that we've killed their lord and engaged their tribe. Oh, we just met the Masters of Innovation. Hello, Malachi. Where are you? Jordan's there. Not actually sure where they are. But that's okay. So we're going to attack. Decisive victory for that one. Auto-resolve. We are just going to occupy. Keep the minor settlement for ourselves. Got that mission complete as well. Also found a potion of speed. Capture province. Alright, we're working on it. There's Malachi. Looks like he's chasing Dungrut. Go get him, Malachi. I'm rooting for you. Let's see. I can't build the landmark Forest of Spirits yet. What I could do... You probably want to start building the shrine. A roadhouse would be good. Growth plus 15, 2 Kosars, garrison, devotion plus 1, and campaign movement range plus 5% for own army starting their turn in this province. Let's do that. 1 turn for that building. Rastiltin got leveled up. He got 3 skill points for that. Hard to hit, Sparring Presence, and Route Marcher. Just grab all 3 of the basic ones right off the bat here.
Are they loyal to the Brotherhood?
Alright, now let's see. We can recruit up to 3 a turn. We do have Kosars with sabers and shields and celebrants. Honestly, I think I just want to grab 3 Kosars with sabers and shield to have on the front line, so that our archers can just archer behind them. Then we've got beasts and cavalry. I think that's what we're going to do for our first one. So we do have 3 categories for our technology tree. We have the land, the people, and the state. Similar to our Boris campaign that we did not too long ago. I think we're going to start with the land, so that we can get casualty replenishment rate plus 3% and growth plus 10. That'll take us 5 turns for convalescence. And with that, that is the end of turn 1. We're making 26.94 a turn. Let's go ahead and hit that end turn and see what the end turn brings us. They do have 1 standing army under Olaf Hilmarsson to our east there. What we need to take is Volksgrad, because that is the capital of the Eastern Oblast. So we need to take that first, and then we can turn our attention east. But let's see what happens with turn 2. Alright, so with SFO Grimhammer III, we are welcome to the simple fun overhaul Grimhammer III mod by Venrus and the SFO mod team. This is a complete game overhaul that will provide a fun and different experience from the vanilla game, and we get several options here. Time of control, time of growth, time of maneuvers, time of insight, time of rebellions, and time of balance. Time of control gives us devotion plus 100. Time of growth gives us growth and horde growth plus 200 and plus 20. Time of maneuvers gives us campaign movement range plus 25% for armies. Time of insight, campaign line of sight plus 100%. Time of rebellions, devotion minus 10. All of these effects lasting for 10 turns. Or we can do time of balance and we just keep going as normal. I think I'm going to go ahead and take the time of maneuvers and get that 25% campaign movement rate. Sounds kind of beautiful. So, we need to go take the capital. Before we do, what kind of garrison? Oh, they don't have much of a garrison at all. Let's go take that. Malachi's there. Looks like he beat Dungrut, so let's go get Malachi on our side. Decisive victory, it's saying. We could auto-resolve this, but it is a siege to take our capital back. So I think we're going to fight this ourselves. We're going to go on in and see if we cannot take Volksgrad. Forward, my sons of the bear. Alright, my shield wall, we are loaded in, and this map is beautiful as we go to reclaim this lost hold of Kislev. Cannot let these Norscan barbarians hold on to our home, my shield wall. No, we must fight. Alright, so we're gonna have to be careful with our Cossars. But it's okay, we've got our swordsmen now. Alright. Up and over!
By bullet, by spear, or by axe. No matter your weapon, use it well, for failure does not warrant second chances. Drushina!
That's cool. That was a cool speech. I miss general speeches.
Warrior and leader! Cut them down!
Cut them down!
Obey the orthodoxy!
Charge!
Orders? Our duty served! For the motherland! Bring them down!
We're gonna call them in behind. And then bears attack. Kill them, bears. Kill them. Nothing like a good flank, right? Gotta love it. Sacrifice the feral bears. Let them try and tear down the enemy behind the gate.
Obey the orthodoxy!
Up and over.
Hussars! Anything for Kislev!
Anything for Kislev. The bears broke, but that's okay. They were honestly just a distraction. They did their job.
Plow through!
We fight for Ursun! Annihilate them!
Wolf top Kislevites! Kislev's vengeance! It serves Kislev!
Up and over. Those towers were taking bits out of us. We've rallied. Oh, they unrallied.
Defenders of Kislev!
Cossars! Kislev endured! For Kislev!
Lend this power! Hussars!
Good.
March with pride! Armed and ready!
Shoot them.
For
Them.
Kislev!
Cossars!
Go. Go. Go.
Hussars! On the march!
Shoot him.
At last!
Bears are back. Go Bears, go.
Land is power!
Finish off taking down that gate.
Hussars!
Make war!
Go Bears, go. There we go.
Land of Kislev! Quick lancers!
Brusina, ready!
We have broken through.
No hesitation!
Abandon the fight!
Kislevite courage has claimed this prize!
Forwards.
Let us
The gate is ours.
Abandon the fight! Cossacks! Sons of Kislev!
Our Kossars are kind of getting torn apart here.
Brusina!
So be it! Quick lancers! Stay gone!
Go for those Marauder Hunters. That's their last unit, so go take them out.
In Kislev's name, we take it! Slay them!
To battle!
Fight them.
Retreat, comrades!
Come through.
Champion of Kislev! Yes!
Dealing with that.
Fight safety!
Koslevites.
With pride! Cossacks! Ha! Overthrow!
Quickly! Targets!
Good, shoot him.
Defender of Kislev!
Come through.
Fight!
Fight him.
For the motherland!
Keeps running.
Obey the orthodoxy!
Yeah, take out those javelins.
Release!
Ready for
Keep
battle!
shooting.
They die!
Keep shooting.
Yes! Attack!
We fight for Ursun! The motherland's finest! Forge them!
Finish them off. There we go.
So be it!
Go take
Taking
that.
position!
Brusina!
There we go. He's breaking.
Fight me!
To battle!
There we go. The auto resolve would have been better for us, but it felt good fighting that for ourselves. It was a Pyrrhic victory, but we fought hard and we earned back our settlement, our lost hold of Kislev. Rastiltin sent in 783, he lost 462, remains with 321. The settlement garrison had 481, they lost 364, remain with 117. And with that, I will see you on the campaign map. Pyrrhic victory. We did get a little bit of loot, 168. Some good experience though, 1380. I wonder if that will level us up. And we got the obsidian trinket. That did level us up. Nice. We are level 3 now with Rastiltin. Occupied Volksgrad. Volksgrad. I'm going to have you build your landmark. The Stanitsas of Volksgrad. It's a famous Kislevite village. Volksgrad is the last major settlement before the High Pass and thus the place where outbound caravans do their last bit of resupplying and celebrating, or their first bit after coming back from a long trip. As a result, entertainment and traveling supplies are very expensive, whilst exotic imports from lands as distant as Cathay are relatively cheap. Devotion +5, growth +25, attrition -20%, corruption -10, leadership +10, and melee attack +4 when fighting against warriors of chaos, demons of chaos, chaos dwarfs, and Norse. It also adds in a garrison of 2 Kossars. We're gonna do that. It'll take us 3 turns. I love fun little lore landmarks like that. So we're gonna add those in.
Drużyna,
We need to recruit.
I need only the best.
Let's see. Kossars with spears. Give me. Okay, just one more.
Chosen drużyna.
That's it for now. And Malachi.
What do you need?
Want non-aggression? No, you don't want non-aggression. Fine, no non-aggression then.
If it honors Urs.
2 skill points for Rastiltin. We're gonna give him firing drills, reload time reduction +3%. And relentless chargers, charge bonus +12% for Kossovite dervishes, winged lancers, and Griffin Legion units.
Mine by right.
Fine, but right. We have 2/3 of our settlement. We just need to go take Yetchishin. Yes.
A timely arrival.
You have only
My
one settlement.
warhound.
Okay, so yeah, we're gonna fight you. Let's see. Quick deal. Non-aggression. Kislev's down for that. Okay. Obviously, first I want
Kislev.
the Ice Court. Then I'll do the Druzina
Oh,
Enclave.
comrade. What
We'll get
news
trade,
from
non-aggression,
the
military access, and 2,000 gold.
Also
Very
some-
nice. And then we'll even get
Kislev's chosen.
the Rupsman clan.
History shall be written
Same for them.
by our proud nation.
1,600 gold. And we'll do it
Our
for the
business
Ungols
must be
as well.
brief, for our enemies gather.
There we go.
You have made the right.
There we go. All of Kislev, except for Kostaltin. Which, I mean, forget that guy. Working together.
Leader of
With
Kislev's
that,
warriors.
we have the money to get more units. So we're going to get 2 sabers and shields and 1 Kossar spear and bow. And then everything else is just going to replenish. And hopefully we can attack Bjork Bearstruck next turn. With that being said, on to turn 3. Alright. Construction has completed at Plesk. And it is now early spring, control +1, growth +10, and holiday of the walking day.
Champion of the mother.
I guess we can attack, right? Balance power is about even.
Plow through.
Flare war.
Not a chance.
Champion of
Reclaim this last settlement. Close defeat, it's saying. Oh. Carlos of the Bjornlings. Bjorg Bearstruck, their legendary lord. Oral the Young, Hornblower. Oh, and a regiment of renown. Oh. Oh, they have more than I thought. Yeah, they do have more than I thought. Well, if we're smart with our cavalry, I think we can win this. We're gonna try anyway. Hopefully this is not my undoing. Let's do it. Alright, so unfortunately we do not have the Vanguard deployment for everybody, which I would like, but that's okay. We're just gonna move up as quickly as possible.
Tremendous power!
Drużyna.
Alright.
Drużyna. Ready. Drużyna. Hal looks upon those that defend Kislev with honor. Do not give him cause to turn from us.
Yeah, tall smiles on us.
Orders. Burial. At once. For Kurnos.
For Kislev!
Champion of Kislev.
Hide our cavalry over there. You
Orders
shoot.
understood.
Shoot, shoot.
Kill them.
And then sacrifice our bears.
Armed and ready.
Back the bearmen there.
Warrior and leader.
The motherland's finest!
Yes! End
Shoot them.
Hussars! Ursun commands!
Move you up. Track them.
Hussarchers! They die! The dogs have secret allies!
I! Quickly!
Making it so! We fight for Ursun!
Fight!
There we go.
Hussars! Taking point! Obey the orthodoxy!
At pace! Armed and ready!
With honor!
Move you up.
Taking
Get ready.
point, we will protect our full tough Kislevites!
Death!
Go after those bears. Winged Lancers, you're gonna go after the bearmen of Urslo.
Hussars!
Orders!
You keep shooting the bears.
Sons of Kislev!
Charge.
Hussars!
Hold your fire. Hold your fire.
Ever ready! By Kurnos!
Good charge from the Winged Lancers there. That should break that, actually.
Hussars! Slay them! Obey the orthodoxy!
Azray, attack!
Good, yeah, they're broken.
On the march! Kislev's vengeance! We fight for Ursun!
Let us battle.
Good.
Hussarchers!
Shoot the bears.
Go! Obey the orthodoxy!
Face me.
Hussars! A fine strategy! Kislevites! Moving!
Almost forgot about our cavalry. Keep moving. We broke one of the marauders.
Bring them down!
Go for the marauder hunters.
Full stuff Kislevites!
Marauder berserkers, start targeting them.
Cut them down.
Target Carlos.
Wing the lancers!
Alright, pull back.
Ursun's rage.
Yes!
Yes!
Get in there, bears.
Defenders of Kislev!
Drusilla.
Kislev's vengeance!
For Elders!
Marauder horsemen, go for them. Break those marauders.
We fight for Ursun!
Attack.
Hussars!
Good.
Armed and ready!
Bears, go for them.
Wing the lancers!
Winged Lancers, come try and break them.
Drusilla.
In Kislev's neck! Defenders of Kislev!
There we go. Got their marauder javelins and stuff. Good.
Wing the lancers!
Keep it up.
Follow the bear!
Pull back.
To battle!
Shoot them. Lancers, pull back. Febchuk, target them. Target them.
Vengeance!
Actually, no, hold the line.
Taking position!
Febchuk, shoot him.
A fine strategy! Slay them!
For Isha!
Only traitors attack comrades! Wolf tough Kislevites! March for Kislev!
Defend
Send them through.
Kislev.
Comrades!
Go forward. 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 Yeah, the range is really helping here.
Kislev!
Get in there.
Obey the orthodoxy!
Lancers chase them down.
Yes.
Archers chase them. Bears chase them.
You did not execute!
Brusina!
Aye.
It is done!
A bold choice!
Keep shooting him.
Land is power! Make or die! Cossacks!
Ever ready.
Go for the Marauder javelins over there. Keep pushing the line forward.
For the orthodoxy! Motherland's finest!
Go for Bjork.
Very well!
Our righteous duty begins!
Chase him down. Good. Keep chasing. He's low. I don't know if he'll be able to kill him though. Oh, he's gonna get close. Yes! One more good shot. Excellent. A heroic victory, my shield wall. Wow, okay. 742 sent in. We lost 184. Remain with 558. Bjorg Bearstruck had 229. He lost 139 and he's broken. And I think we killed Earl the Younger. Settlement Garrison had 961 and we killed 691 of them, remaining 270. So we should be able to auto-resolve the settlement battle now. Our most kills for this battle were 224 from the Winged Lancers and 238 from the Bears. Those flanking maneuvers really helped win that fight and break their morale. So with that, I will see you back on the campaign map. Heroic victory. We did lose the Kosovat Archer on the mounted, but that's alright. We got 556 gold, enough experience to level up to level 4, 3090 experience. I'm going to take the 12% replenishment just in case. 'Cause he is going to, yeah, he's going to pull back.
Druzina!
And then we can take that. Decisive victory. Yeah, we can auto-resolve this now. Finish him off.
Time to die!
Vengeance for our fallen. And now we occupy. Defeated Bjorg Bearstruck. And we captured our whole province. We got Mark of the Bear for defeating him. Charge speed plus 10%. Charge bonus plus 10. And achieved victory over Warriors of Chaos or Norskell multiple times. So that we are now Chaos Breaker. Leadership plus 5 when fighting against Warriors of Chaos, Daemons of Chaos, or Norskell. We also found an enchanted shield. Armor plus 15. Melee defense plus 5. And the Earthfjordlings are gone. Wow. Alright. We are off to a great start here. So we got that done, that done. We have that. I think I want to build a Orthodoxy shrine now. Yeah, I think so. Actually, I think a farmstead. Growth plus 5, income generated 25, recruitment cost minus 2% for all units, and garrison of 2 Kossars. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. That is done. We'll probably play 2 more turns here, get our first 5 turns done.
Loyal to the motherland.
We have those. We can now have armored Kossars. We're going to merge those.
More warriors to defend Kislev.
Armored Kossars, and then Kossars with Saber and Shield. Bring us up to 10 out of 20.
Champion of the motherland.
We have 2 skill points for Rastiltin. We're going to give him Deadeye. Ammunition plus 15%. Reload time reduction plus 7%. And then firing drills for our Kossars. Melee defense plus 4. And reload time reduction plus 6%.
I shall carry it with honor.
Good. Now we can choose a commandment now that we have completed our province. We have Purge the Steppes, Awaken the Land, Relief Columns, and the Power of the Church. I'm going to go with Purge the Steppes, Motion plus 6, Campaign Movement Range plus 20%, and Melee Attack plus 5. Solidify the home front.
We are disrespected.
making about 3,100 gold a turn. And with that being said, let's go on to turn 4 and see what that has in store for us. We're going to start swinging back east to go deal with the Snager tribe some more. Forwards, my sons of Kislev. Alright, issue a commandment, completed, mission successful. The motherland, our armored Kossars are ready for battle. So we're going to start swinging them east. It is mid-spring now. We're going to move them as close to Novchozy as we can. We are going to recruit one more armored Kossar, another Kossar with spear, and a celebrant whip infantry. How do they compare? They're not as good as these others, but they do have immune to contact effects, unbreakable, strength of the penitent. So they could be fun to have as a secondary line. Throw them in after our Kossars have engaged the enemy or something like that. So I think I'm going to go ahead and grab one of those. Bring us up to 13 strong. Looks like it's going to be a quick and easy turn. Let's check out our relations with everybody. Oh, Krakadrak likes us. Great. There we go. Military access, non-aggression, and trade with you. Beautiful. We have a common foe, and I want to help them survive. Hopefully. Other than that, I'm not really all too worried about anybody else. Rosina Enclave would want a defensive alliance because they're down to one settlement. They've been getting whooped by Clan Mulder, it looks like. They don't want to confederate, though, so nothing of interest for that front. But we're ready to go on to turn 5, and we're about ready to wrap up for today. We're going to keep moving. We're going to recruit some more units, and then next week we will continue with part 2 as we finish our war on the Snager tribe. But we have done well consolidating our power and reconquering all of the Eastern Oblast. Also next turn we will finish the creation of our landmark at Volksgrad. Onwards! The bear smiles upon us. Alright, the argument between the church and the state. The unique strengths of the Ice Court and the Great Orthodoxy shall be key to Kislev prevailing over its looming threats. Yet, as you cultivate support from either side, you must be wary that stability is best maintained through balance. An upcoming public address presents an opportunity to show your loyalties one way or another, or not. To reveal your hand may be beneficial, but it could also be the first step towards splintering these bipartisan lands. Ice Court supported. I'm not sure which way I'm wanting to lead. I mean, lore-wise, like, we have a cult of Tal. We're all about the nature. We're all about the bears and the ice. So, I mean, it would probably make more sense to support the Ice Court, right? Let me know what you think in the comment section, but I am going to lead towards the Ice Court. In Ice Court supported for 10 turns and 2 Ice Court boons. The Rock Skulls tribe has been defeated, and the construction complete of the Stanitsas of Volksgrad. So that is done. We're going to move all the way up to our border. Olafur is recruiting. They have 3 settlements for us to take at the Garomandni Mountains. So I'm actually going to Motherland. I forgot we have a unique dance. Not only do we have in camp, but we have Motherland. I wonder if we go into Motherland, can we recruit? No, it's not the same as in camp. Okay, I'm going to go into Motherland, though. Actually, I'm going to go into in camp.
Let our warriors rest.
And I'm going to recruit 2 spears and 1 more Kossar bow. I'm tempted to get the giant wolves, but I'm going to reinforce what we have first, have a solid front line, and then we can start looking at beasts to flank and whatnot. Because, I mean, our ranged power is really our true power of Kislev, having our hybrid and our ranged units. So I'm going to grab that. So next week when we continue, I will complete my next technology with 1 turn left. So that will bring us up to 16 units strong as well for Rastiltin's army. And we are looking good. We have our foothold, my shield wall. Even Kislev is doing well. So we have taken all of the Eastern Oblast, and we're starting to get a feel for how Rastiltin plays and what his campaign is going to be looking like. So he sits here on our border, grabbing some last recruits before he pushes into the Grimhammer Mountains. Welcome in. I hope you have enjoyed this first episode of our brand new Kislev campaign as the lesser played Brotherhood of the Bear. I'm really enjoying it so far, and I'm really enjoying the mod pack, which again, if you want to check that out, it will be at the bottom of the description of the video. If you did enjoy part 1, make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and bell button for me. If you have any tips, tricks, suggestions, anything at all about the first 5 turns or what to do next, let me know in the comment section down below for me. I do read all of your comments, and I love getting your comments. If you want to support me further, check out the links in the description of the video. And I'd like to say a shout out to my Huscarl tier channel supporters here on YouTube. A big skål and thank you to Twisted Fate, Kaamellotte, and Augustus. Thank you guys so much for your support of the channel. It really means the world to me. If you would like to become a channel member, you do get a couple things in exchange. You get a special raven icon next to your name on YouTube, and it changes color with how long you have been a member of the channel. You get early access to all my videos. You get access to my emotes. You get access to a private channel on my Discord, and you get priority access to anything on the community tab. If that sounds like a fair exchange to you, then consider joining the shield wall and becoming a member today. That's enough for me for today, and as always, I am Jarlbear. I will see you in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. Glory to Kislev and the Brotherhood of the Bear.